Oh my God.
What's guys, how you all doing? HD here, and welcome back to episode number 5 of my Path to PSG training series. So basically guys, last episode, if you can remember, I did indeed ask if we could go for the big 50 likes, seeing as we did hit 1k subscribers, and honestly lads, you absolutely hammered that, you really did. I think we went past 70 likes, which is just incredible to see. It really is fantastic, and it's just amazing that you guys are enjoying my videos and that you are dropping likes. But either way, getting on with today's trades, you can see that in the trade pile we have 9 items, and those 9 items were a mix of Militos and Palacios. So the 2 Argentinian stars obviously play for Inter Milan. We are picking up the Militos for around the 3k and hoping someone for around 4k. Obviously the ones in the best formations we are listing for a little bit higher, and then I think we had 3 Palacios, and we were making a pretty decent, a 3 to 4k profit on all of those Palacios. But either way guys, while we are listing those players, I just want to quickly run through something very briefly. So last episode, a few of you guys did leave in the comments asking how I managed to sell those Oscars on. So basically all of the trades that you are seeing now are done from around 8 or 9 days ago. So if you are trying to pick these players up for the deals that I'm picking them up for, it really isn't worth it, because the likelihood of you making a profit is extremely low, because the player's price has probably gone down quite a bit since I have recorded this. So yeah, like I said, it really is not worth picking the players up for the prices that I'm picking them up for. And if you are going to anyway, then make sure you do check their price first, because like I said, this is quite old gameplay now. I think it's around 9 days. The players' prices probably have gone down, so it really is not worth taking that risk. But like I said, we're making quite a decent amount of profit on all of these players. I think once all of these would have sold, we would have made a fairly comfortable 15,000 coin profit, which is obviously a really decent amount of profit for such easy trading. Basically, I just searched here Argentina, Inter Milan, and then obviously Serie A, and I was searching them in the better formations, the really good formations, and obviously that meant that I could hopefully sell them on for more. But you see, we came back and all of the 9 items did indeed sell, making us quite a decent amount of profit. Like I said, around 15,000 coins, and that left us with 66,000 coins to go and hopefully pick up some more pretty decent deals. So you'll see in a second that we do indeed pick up some pretty nice deals, to be honest. Starting off, we have 7 items in the trade pile. First of all, we have Fred in form 4-4-2 formation. A pretty nice deal, to be honest. He's not the quickest with 57 pace, but nevertheless quite a decent Brazilian striker. And I knew that quite a few people may want him. Picked him up for 11,250 coins, and this is for around 15,000 coins. It was quite a risky deal, but at the end of the day, if we could manage to sell him on, that's a really decent 3 or 4k profit there. Next you have Kaka in a 4-2-2-2 formation for 8.5k. Hoping to sell him on for around 9.8k. It's not the best of profits, but guys, nonetheless, a profit is a profit. Moving on, we have Fabio Coentrao in the 4-3-3 formation for 11,250 coins. This is actually quite a decent deal. Hoping to sell him on for around 14,750 coins, which is a pretty decent 2.5k profit there. Next we have Steven Gerrard 3-5-2 formation in the CAM position for 11,750 coins, and that's not the best of deals. We're only making 1 or 2k profit there, selling him on for 13,750 coins. But like I said a minute ago, profit is a profit at the end of the day. And next you have Lampard 3-4-1-2 formation for 4.5k. Hoping to sell him on for around 5.8k, so a fairly decent 1k profit there. Next we have Mascherano in a 4-4-1-1 formation for 15,000 coins. Now this deal was kind of risky. The cheapest on the market in any formation was around 17k. However, the cheapest in a 4-4-1-1 was around 23k. So I thought if I listen for 19,750, hopefully he would sell, and you'll see in a second whether he does sell or not. And then last but not least, we have Cruz in a 4-2-3-1 formation for 2.3k. Hoping to sell him on for around 3k, which is a fairly decent 600 coin profit there. See, we came back though, and the 6 out of the 7 items did indeed sell. So the Fred sold, which is really nice to see. The Coentrao sold, the Kaka sold, the Gerrard sold, the Lampard sold, and the Mascherano sold. So it's quite annoying that the Cruz didn't, but at the end of the day, we're not making the largest of profits anyway. But either way, with the coins that we did indeed have, we picked up this Suarez first of all in the centre forward position in 4-4-1-1 formation for 30,000 coins, buying now on the 59th minute. Quite a decent deal there. The cheapest on the market in any formation was around 33 to 34,000 coins. I listed him for 35,000 because I was listing him overnight, and you'll see in a second whether he does sell. Next you have Podolski and that it has been converted to a CAM position for 19,250 coins in the 4-2-2-2 formation, and I'm hoping to sell one for around 24.75k, which is a really nice 4.5k profit there. And then last but not least, we have this Pirlo in a 4-4-2 formation for 22k, hoping to make a pretty decent profit at around 3k profit, so hoping to sell one for around 25,750 coins. But you'll see here, guys, that we did come back and all 4 of the items did indeed sell, and that was really nice to see. I was so pleased. See there, the Suarez sold, the Podolski sold, the Pirlo sold, and the Cruz did finally sell, and that left us with 90,000 coins. So guys, we have made a fantastic 40,000 coin profit this episode. Next episode we also did pick up some pretty nice deals, but either way, lads, if we could go for 50 likes again, I'll be bringing you that Q&A video that I did indeed promise you guys. But either way, other than that, guys, if you are not following me on Twitter already, then please do come over and follow me, and other than that, I will see you next time.